everybody, my name is Star, and in today's video I'll be talking about the game and somewhat anime Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I recently got this game, which is actually pretty good. I'm liking the story so far, you know. Let's see, what else can I say about this game? I've been playing it and it's actually pretty fun. Unfortunately, you could only play as Sora and Riku. Sora's the one in red and Riku's the one in white or gray. Whatever you want to call it. White, gray, same thing. So basically it all starts off with basically the beginning story. They're basically falling down to Traverse Town. For those who haven't played Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. Sorry about that. So in the last game, which was, I believe, I don't remember exactly, but if you follow the storyline, in the last one they kind of fell asleep because Roxas kind of went evil and stuff, so you find that out later on in the story, though, in this one. Basically, you're falling down, and then you wake up. Basically, you wake up in Traverse Town, and you're like, why is he in Traverse Town? So then he basically has to find Riku, which is somewhere really... Well, they're both in the same world, you know, being Traverse Town, you know. As for... Damn, like, I've been playing it, but I kind of don't have any recollection. Plus, my Wi-Fi is all fucked up, so, I really can't use a tablet or anything, but, you basically wake up in Traverse Town, and then you meet this guy called... Damn it, I forget his name too. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me today? I forget his name. He's like this DJ dude called Neku. There we go. His name is Neku, and he's trying to find his partner because he has this time signature on his hand saying if he doesn't find his friend, something bad's gonna happen, or you know, he's one of those guys, you know, with the time stamp or something. I'm not familiar with what that means, but after you meet him, you kind of follow him, and you have to obviously battle monsters. What else? And then you have to fight. Basically, you have to fight the boss, which is a big baboon robot thing. After you defeat him, you move on to the next world, you know, because obviously you have to meet up with Riku. So basically that's basically it for the first world. You know, you fight monsters, and you fight a big baboon, as I said. What else do I remember? You know. And as for Riku, he's on the other side of Traverse Town. Like, they're completely distant, you know, because Traverse Town is very big. It's basically 4 districts. Sora's in the first district, and he's basically in the fourth. So they would have to meet up some way. You know. After they meet up, they go on to the next world, which is a undersea world. You know, like Little Mermaid-ish. You know, like, because you don't see any of the characters from Little Mermaid, but it kind of feels that way, that you're on water and stuff like that. So, as for the story itself, is perfect. I haven't finished it yet, but it's getting pretty good. The story, the plot line, and everything. I have it on my 3DS XL. I bought it because I really wanted to play it. So then and the cool thing about these games is that you get to summon these spirits, you know. My favorite one is like a giant saber-toothed tiger. You know, in order to get him, you would have to defeat a lot of saber-toothed tiger monsters, but I don't remember what they're called. After you defeat them, you combine two of their souls. Well, one of their souls and something else, and then you make the tiger, and then he's basically on your team, you know. Because it would be cool if you could kind of befriend them as you fight them or something, you know. That would be kind of cool, but that would be way too much, because then it would be too easy. You basically say, I want this tiger, and then he would come to you, and that would be kind of hard to do. It's actually better if they do it this way, you know, collect the souls. Well, they're really not souls, they're more like dreams. You know, you dream them up and then they come to life. So basically, depends what kind of dreams. If you have a very strong dream, it could be like a rhinoceros or something. Or if you have a very quick dream, you know, like quick, fast, it'll be a quick monster that runs pretty fast and around like lightning or something. Or if you dream like a noble dream, it could be like a lion or a dog, a type of big dog or something. You know, depending on what type of dreams you have, you know, you basically dream up those monsters to help you out, basically. My favorite is actually the dragon and the tiger. You know, they're my two favorites because they look very powerful. Especially the lion one. The lion one, he kind of claws at these monsters, you know. Unfortunately, I only have one of him. He's pretty hard to do because you would have to have a very powerful dream, you know, to get him. So, what else can I say about Kingdom Hearts? Like, the mechanics, perfect. I could kind of show you, like, so basically, here's the game. I really recommend this game if you like action RPG, because you kind of move around the monster and you keep hitting, and if you want to use fire, you basically press this one, you press the X button, and you keep using specials, you keep using fire, thunder, cure. It's basically kind of like Final Fantasy Dual Core, you know, with Cloud and stuff. You move around the boss and then you hit him behind and stuff like that. It's very similar to that, being that it's an action RPG. And basically you use your special, and if you want to use a different special, you would just press the D-pad. You know, you press up, 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 and if you want thunder, you press it till you get thunder, and then you use it, basically. which is actually a good mechanic, you know. I actually like that you just have to switch. You go boom, 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 boom. You're fighting, and then you just say, oh, I want this one, and then you go press that, and but the cooldown period for this takes a bit, you know, takes about 10 to 12 seconds. If the cooldown period was a lot shorter, that goes zzz, and then you could constantly spam that and then just go at it. And another thing, like if you have two or more spirits on your team, you could link up with them and stuff, and you could do a super special and stuff, and it's actually pretty powerful. I mean, like if you're playing as Sora and you have like a lion and a bat, you could both link together, and then you would fly, and you would have claws, and you would kind of, you know, have at people. You know, you would be flying and you go fume, 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 like just clawing these guys easy. Because the lion gives you claws and the bat give you darkness and wings, you know. Or if you partner up like a little cat dog thing, which is a weird amalgamation, but if you have like a dog and a fish, you could be like surfing and stuff, and you know, you could probably sorry about that, you could probably surf and then kind of pounce on him and stuff, you know, something pretty cool actually. You know, depends what kind of, because not all of them could link together. You would have to have two specific ones, because they would have to be pretty similar, you know, to kind of, like, for example, as I said, the lion and the bat, they kind of mix well, because you could actually put them together and then, well, not put them together, you could link with both of them and then kind of have claws and wings. As for the dog actually bounces, like he bounces up and down, and if you mix it with like a shark or something, it won't do well, because it doesn't have a good move thing, you know. So yeah, it's a perfectly good game. Like, it's so good. I would play it for you guys, but unfortunately I have to get the capture card. At this point, I really do have to get the capture card pretty soon for the 3DS. It's probably gonna be like $300 for the 3DS XL, the new one, because this is the new version, not the old school version. Because the old school version doesn't have amiibo functionality on it. This one does, which is actually pretty cool. So, yeah guys, that does it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.